Now then, so before I get into the video, I am trying to get to 1,000 subs, so if you could subscribe, it would really help me out. Now, when I eventually get there, we're going to do some giveaways, do some special streams, all that kind of stuff, so you can get involved in that. Maybe win yourself something. Buy it out for everyone. Now, with the deck I'm using today, I'll just show the list because it's absolute path. But how I came to this was I was looking at Inspired Zeal and the whole like triple dueling kind of thing going on, and trying to improve on that a little bit. And I sort of came to the conclusion that Diversion really isn't worth it for the sake of Karak Marines and Varaxis having Veil in round 3, not worth having Diversion. So ended up just giving up on that route. And with the new Sunset Wanderers, it's that good of a card that we basically replaced Varaxis with it. Because what I typically found was people are aware now of the whole triple dual deck and everything, and it's what they expect. And they expect a Varaxis, so what they do is they have a lock your duelers, damage them down. So it's relatively rare that you get the 3 duels. And if you don't get your 3 duels, there's not really that much in terms of great stuff you can do with anything else. Gerhardt's your only other option, and not really good enough in my eyes. So I just ended up cutting Varaxis. And then I just leaned completely into the control aspect, and I was like, okay, if we're not going diversion, let's just put bombs in. Let's just throw in a Madoc. And it is a hell of a lot better than I expected. Going this like super control kind of route is really, really good. And the deck kind of works. I feel like it shouldn't work, but it does. It looks like it shouldn't be consistent, but we have Hubert and Amphibious Assault and Sunset Wanderers and John Natalis, which are all thinning. We have Maxi to rejig if we're sort of missing stuff. Madoc's thinning as well, forgot about that. So the deck ends up getting quite thin, so it's very, very rare that you're going to miss anything important. The bombs are really nice for that sort of control kind of thing, keeping scary stuff off the board. And then anything that's a little bit too big for bombs and Madoc to deal with, we've got the duels to deal with. And then our points come from Gerhardt, which is just 13 points, solid slam sort of card, and Siege, which is just ridiculous, especially if your ballistas can stay set up. And that's kind of the deck. The one thing I was going to talk about, and this applies for any time you play Sunset Wanderers, is try to always play the card left of Sunset Wanderers before any cards on the right, just because this gives it another turn to keep increasing its power and another turn before it'll come out. So it kind of makes sense to use the stuff on the left. Now, this doesn't mean that if in round 1 your leftmost card is Siege after Sunset Wanderers moves over, so just jump Siege in round 1. Obviously, use a bit of sense with it, but you know, if you've got a bomb on the left and the right of Sunset Wanderers, use the one on the left before you use the one on the right. And that's it in terms of the deck. One small thing, I'll say a small thing, is there's not going to be a video on Tuesday because, as you can tell from the horrific accent, I am English. So Sunday we're playing in the Euros final, and regardless of the outcome, I'm going to be in no state to record a video on Monday. So yeah, no video on Tuesday. But that's enough rambling from me, and we'll go into the games. Alright, control versus control. I think the problem's going to be they have Karathi and we don't. Feels very weird playing a control deck without Karathi, but we move regardless, we move. It's a lot of bombs. It's a lot of bombs. I think we maybe don't want all of them. Okay, I mean, we don't brick siege this game. Count your blessings and all that, count your blessings. I'm literally going to start. I'm thinking about that Land Pockets game, man. I'm like, I missed points somewhere, and I was like, playing around the tunnel drill. I maybe should have just gone for it in that round 2. I think that might have been it. Just absolutely go for it. But it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Anything that we need to banish? I mean, banish onto a greatsword is good, but not good enough that I think I care. Do I care enough? I don't think I do. Also, the Dancing Star's gonna smurf, just because we can bounce it along the crows. Interesting one. Okay. Pirates. I like it. I like it. I think this is like my favourite part of the season, to be fair, just because people are just playing piles. Like piles on piles on piles, and it's absolutely great. No, don't kill my... No, my Fowler Bomb! I mean, it's not completely gone, because we can put that back to 2, but... Let's get the Fowler Bomb. It's not going to be perfect. It kills a 2 and a deals 1, but... Oh, man. That's a lot of points. We probably just pass here, right? Passing seems reasonable. Because my concern is, like, how on earth do we keep up? We're going to take another 3. So let's say we play down to 4. I'm going to go down to 5. We can play 5 plus 3, 8. Plus an AA for a 12, 20, 28. And then we'd still need another 9. I don't know where that 9 comes from. Okay, yeah, we just pass. Like, we'd have to go like Selkirk and a Jewel or something. No, not worth it. Not worth it. Didn't particularly want to lose that round, but you know, we didn't commit too much I care about. Obviously Margarita's a pretty nice card, but I'm not gonna shed any tears about the fact that we used it there. So Reinforced Ballista, we probably just rejig, because we'll just pull that with AA. So we just got a worse Ballista. Cool. I mean, it does mean we can set up a Ballista before we do Siege. Not all bad. Not all bad. I really wanted to run a Reinforcements in this list as well for another Ballista, but that just wasn't going to happen, was it? Yeah, that's just a Selkirk. That's just a duel that away. Absolutely none of that. Absolutely none of it. Holger as well. Stacked. Absolutely stacked. With any luck, they'll play someone on the front row. Read my mind. Read my mind. What did they discard? Discarded a Demon Pirate and a Stunning Blow. I mean, we stay ahead with Maxi. Right. We always miss Gerhardt, but we always hit Anseus. I think we risk it. I want to rejig that just because that's so many points to miss. Absolutely tons of points to miss there. Are we doing this? Is Siege coming out this round? If it tempos me ahead, I'll be doing it. Actually, I can just AA out the blister. Can set up the Fowler bomb as well. Get that dancing star down. That's a really underrated card in bombs. If you're running like pink stuff, I wouldn't run this and expect to naturally get like a full value dancing star, but it's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. No, that's not fair. I do need to keep in mind as well, like, not to mess up my siege. But next time we can go dancing star again and get a lot of value. No. Oh, I was gonna say I thought they were moving my Madoc. That's absolutely fine. I know they're just trying to bleed out the Sunset Wanderers, but I don't care. I mean, no, that's a mistake for me. That's a big mistake for me. Not using a leader charge to stay ahead, because this was going to happen. But we know the reshuffle was worth it. The reshuffle was worth it. We found Gerhardt. I have no idea what's going on with my game though. Alright, there we go. Yeah, not ideal this coming out. I could have easily avoided that, just using the leader charge. That's really not good. Not good from me. But it's okay, we've got Siege, we've got Gerhardt. We'll throw back AA because we have Natalis. And I bet you any money the next card is not going to be Anseus, it's going to be Hubert. My money's on this being Hubert. No. Alright, we missed Anseus, which is really sad. I think that's the first time I've missed him, actually. So, we could set up the Ballista. We know they threw away a Stunning Blow, so the only scary thing is like a second Stunning Blow, and I mean, if they're running a second Stunning Blow... No wait, what am I talking about? We just chuck a leader on that. What am I talking about? We're not finding the Anseus. Don't really need it, do we? Don't really need it. Stunning. They're actually running two. As I said, it lives. Okay. It's an inefficient leader from them, so we're kind of good with that. And AA can pull Siege Ladder. It's all good. It's all good. No fun allowed, is there? No fun allowed. Right, there's your Sunset Wanderers. Question is, do we reckon Gerhardt survives? Because if so, locking that is kind of ridiculous, isn't it? If we can wait like one turn on the Gerhardt, would be kind of insane. Kind of insane. So maybe try and do that actually, if we can. So yeah, just fingers crossed. Pray with me. Pray with me. That's scary. Alright, so I think the question is like, do we lose if we don't get a reset onto this? So we can take... So John Natalis is going to play for 2 plus 9, 11. 30. Okay, so we just don't win if we don't get a reset from this. So we just have to risk it, and if we lose, we lose. But we always lose if we don't at least try. Whew. All right, we get it off at least. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. And we don't even get the reset. I play it right and we don't even get the reset. Oh, not like this. That's... Oh my. Oh my. Why am I even considering it's always amphibious assault here? This doesn't matter. Oh, I'm so sad about that. No! No! I played the right lines. Alright, so instead of 7 points, that would have played. We would have gained another 7, so we would have finished on 35. Let's see if it mattered. If we'd have actually got the reset, we would have played for 35. It actually mattered. Did it actually matter? Wait, what did we lose by? Lost by... Alright, that would have been a draw. That would have been a draw there. That's real sad. That's real sad. Real sad. Oh well, is what it is. Is what it is. Alright, so after my hairline's recovered slightly, after that miss on the artifact compression, that made me lose instead of drawing, which I'm obviously not mauled about. We missed Anseus. We missed the draws, but these things happen. I say through gritted teeth. Right. Not liking this hand setup, just because like our bombs aren't really on this side, and we don't really want to redraw any of this. I mean, at least the right hand side is like mostly gold stuff, so it's not all bad. I think what we probably do is we just chuck down the ballista, chuck Crystal Skull on it. Actually, we could just go maxi, because then next turn we can play ballista, we can still do the Crystal Skull thing. Oh, we're looking. Missing Anseus again, and we wouldn't draw Siege until... wait, Madoc would thin out. Yeah, we wouldn't draw Siege until round 3. What is with my draws at the moment, honestly? Honestly, man. Literally, I set this deck up so it would be like, I could justify not running an era because it's just so consistent with like how much cycling we're doing. And then they do this to me. And then they do this to me. Can't keep getting away with it. Do we care about higher points or not? That'll make it an 8 or 7. It's actually an 8 or a 9. 2 into a 9 puts a 7 leader. Okay, no, it's fine on the front row. I was just considering like how much we care. What I was thinking about is, you know, like a single leader and something like a tiny joust. And I've just realised a single leader and coated weapons will kill it. Oh, this might have to be my last game of the day regardless of the outcome, because I'm not on it today, am I? Really not on it. Well, let's go. Let's go. It's ridiculous. I'd win like 3 games before I record this video, and then I was like, okay, this deck's worth doing a video on, and then I get hit with a little bit of poor luck, to say the least. But it is what it is. These games happen. I've been playing CCGs enough to know that sometimes you get punished for no logical reason. AFK friend? AFK friend? I mean, I've been recording for like 3 minutes. We'll just chuck this in as a little between game buffer if they don't come back. Oh, they're hovering. Thanks. That's all you got for me. That's all you got for me. Come on, man. Okay, let's just let's get the boy out. Let's get the boy out. Maybe should have just passed, in all honesty. I wanted to get my thin in done though. And that's done dipping out, which I think is fair enough. I think if I'd discarded Yember, I'd dip out. Or not. They might just be having connection issues or something. Okay, looks like they are playing. Okay, I was like, I kind of want this game to go on because I have a bit of a good hand, and I mean missing Yember is obviously not great for them, but they're not a huge disadvantage. I think we're already playing a bit uphill considering what Nilfgaard can do to us, to say the least. But here, I think we'll chuck the bombardment for a blister, very nice, and we probably chuck the AA. Because we can pull it with Natalis anyway. Cool. So, I was just going to set that up and I realised that just doesn't work, does it? That just doesn't work. But yeah, what we'll probably do here is we'll, assuming their diversion, and they don't Karathi this, we'll just finish off siege, probably be enough points, and then we'll just dip out. Probably be the plan. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Got a nice placement on that. I'm also mindful we need to use more orders. Actually, no, we're fine now. We're absolutely fine for orders. I forgot that the blister stuck in round 1, so we'll try and control when Hubert comes out as well. Try and get it so he comes out next time, because we can get 1, 2, 3 triggers, and then we can kind of leave it at that. Or not. So it'll be for Ballista. Come on, my guy, leave me be, leave me be. Yeah, AA Ballista. We'll see where these fall. Not too bad, not too bad. Was considering using the leader, but I was like, do I really want to play a 10-point unit against Nilfgaard? I don't think I do. Do not think I want that at all. If we play one more turn, I'm happy to just Demetrian bomb, because that's like 7-9 points. I think we're happy enough with that. Spawn on the back row. No! I mean, they low rolled that, so it's not all bad. I mean, I'm willing to take the got the lower point, the 1 less point to take Rathans off the board there. Good stuff. We end up playing just allowing the Sunset Wanderers to come out next turn as a this gets us out the round kind of thing. Don't know, I would like to see a ball come out from them though. Or something I'm scared of, basically. Okay, let's let the Sunset Wanderers come out then. Wrong row. Sad. I mean, that bombardment's not even bad. It's like 7 points. It's pretty good, to be fair. 7 points puts us 12 ahead. 12 ahead. Yeah. Well, as in they need 12. You know what I mean. 11 ahead, but they need 12. Makes sense. Makes sense, right? Here comes Antaeus. No. Okay, yeah, this is where we dip out. I'm relatively happy with what we've done here. Relatively happy with this. Hubert Reich's still in the deck as well. And we get a Lasser, so we probably get a really juicy Lasser duel. Lasser Gerhardt, you know, something like that. I mean, watch him just take, like, Antaeus now there.
I shall be your eyes.
No, okay, this is great. They're just thinning for us. Yeah, this is kind of great. This is kind of great. Oh no, we put Hubert on the bottom, didn't we? With Maxi. Yeah, put Hubert on the bottom. So we're guaranteed to see Antaeus. Guaranteed to see Antaeus and bombs. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I think that one was over, but I'm happy enough to leave it there because my head is still stuck in that Skellige game, that Pirates game. Can't get over it. So as I say, no video on Tuesday, but I hope this one was worth a watch. I really like this deck. I think there's room for refinement. I think if there was going to be changes to be made, maybe it's dropping like one of the bombs, maybe two, and chucking in a couple more units, just because it's very easy for it to get a little awkward with the siege engines for siege. I mean, I've not struggled too much, but it's just something I've been aware of. Yeah, as I said, hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one.